Lately, I've noticed a funny little pattern happening on Facebook. Few people will come to my page, make a comment, usually disagreeing with something or passing some kind of moral judgment, and then they call me defensive if I comment back. I think that that is strange to me because I've been on TikTok for so long and we are used to back and forth conversations here, not a post and people can just drop a comment and run away. First, let's look at what it means to be defensive. Well, somebody who is defensive feels threatened, and so they may lash out or react quickly to protect themselves or deflect. For me, being defensive would be refusing to listen, refusing to learn, refusing to grow. If somebody comes in with a fact like actually this myth was that, and then I tried to defend it instead of looking into it myself, that would be defensive. Because defensive has no other parameters. You don't look outside yourself. You are literally just in your little cocoon and you are defending that. That's not who I am, and that's not how I've built my craft. I didn't gain the knowledge that I have by being defensive. I gained it by being curious, by being open-minded, by being flexible and willing to evolve. I've been wrong. I've changed my mind. I've listened. When someone comes in with a better idea or better information, I am so open to that. And we all should be in the craft, honestly. That is how you learn. And that is how a conversation works. Now let's look at why boundaries translate to defensive to some people, because I will not negotiate when it comes to misogyny, moral judgments disguised as opinions, harassment, or bad faith arguments from people who never intended to listen in the first place. I'm not flexible on human rights, on body autonomy, on corruption, on tyranny, on spiritual abuse. Those aren't opinions, those are stakes. It's always very amusing to me when someone thinks I'm an absolute genius until I say something they disagree with. Then I'm suddenly defensive, uneducated, misguided. Also add humor to things I do, and sometimes a response might include that. And so if your comment or your argument cannot withstand a calm, measured, maybe a little snarky response, that doesn't make me defensive. That makes you uncomfortable. And those are two very different things. And if there are things that you feel really strongly about, I invite you to post about them as well. Don't go to other people's pages and comment your judgments and political opinions and beliefs if you don't want a reaction. Because if you don't want a reaction from me, I suggest not asking for one.